Okay, so please tell me your name and what office you are running in.
I'm Caroline Matthews, and I'm running as candidate for City Councillor, Ward Métis.
Why are you running?
Because giving back to the community and public service has always been a part of who I am. It's a reason why I chose the career path that I've had.
What is your most recent job?
I'm currently a marriage commissioner, and I also have my small business that I run.
And what type of business is that?
It's a designer handbag business. Brings out the creative side of me.
If you were elected, what would be your first priority to fix?
The budget. We need to get greater accountability on why we've seen a 21% tax increase and the pressures that it's been putting on our families, and in particular the seniors in our communities.
And bringing that to my next question, how will you balance fiscal responsibility?
I'm really proud to be part of the Better Edmonton team, where that's a priority for all of us, and to do the zero-based budgeting. You know, if residents have to account for how their dollars are spent on their households, I believe that City Council needs to be accountable for how their dollars are being spent.
Construction, long timelines definitely frustrate Edmontonians. What would you change about how Edmonton plans and delivers these projects?
I think
if anything.
I mean, we have to look at, taking too many large projects on at the same time. We've certainly seen an impact on many of the small businesses. There's been a lack of communication, I believe, with small businesses knowing the timelines. I mean, how are they supposed to adjust and pivot when, the city isn't able to keep to their timelines? So when we wonder why the city's lost 12% of its non-residential tax base, I can understand the pressures and the concerns that businesses have.
What is your plan to make Edmonton safer?
Well, I started my career as a police officer, and when I was selected to work the specialized unit where my partner was either a social worker or a psychiatric nurse. So I believe that I bring that extra layer of balance and experience, but we must build better relationships. We need to have a city councillor who has the maturity to work with the police, different levels of government, and the social agencies to have the necessary conversations in order that we can make the streets safer for our families and our seniors.
Where do you stand on infills, and what is the path forward?
Well, this is a conversation I have every single day at the doors because I'm running to represent the mature communities, and I believe that they've been heavily impacted. Ward Métis has very unique characteristics and even some historic, and we have to bring engagement back. So again, running with the Better Edmonton team, I believe that mayoral candidate Tim Cartmell has released the strongest policy on how we move forward on infill. But we must give the voice back to the residents and make the necessary amendments.
What do you think about the city's relationship with the province and how it should be?
I'm not sure that there is a relationship with the province at this time, and that's why, especially as the new candidate for Ward Métis, I will have the maturity and the experience to sit down, no matter who's the representative for the province. I have the maturity to build that relationship. If you don't, this is the grassroots of our political system. If your city councillor can't build the relationship, well, then who can? And who do the residents go to?
What is your vision, if elected, for Edmonton?
Well, I believe that we do have an opportunity in 2025 to reset and to build a city that works better for everyone. But mainly, the reason I'm running again in 2025 is to bring representation back to the residents. The top-down approach has not worked for the last 4 years.
And if elected, what is the one thing you want people to remember you by that you accomplished at the end of your term?
That I'm your voice. I'm your voice for what you want for your community, the uniqueness of the ward, and that I'm going to show up. I'm going to show up. I'm going to have those conversations. I'm going to have regular office hours, and I will be accessible to the residents.